welcome to Edinburgh Watch Company. My name is Jonathan, and on today's video I'm going to be talking to you about and showing you an unworn Breitling that we have just taken into stock. Now you can find out more about this watch by visiting our website at edinburghwatchcompany.co.uk. There you'll find some photographs, technical specification and pricing. Now we're shooting this video in August 2020. This watch was bought new in June 2020 and it's never been worn. So this watch is currently available, but I know that many of our customers watch our historical videos, so it may not be available at the time of viewing, but it's certainly available now, and if you like it, then please go and jump on it. It's a really good looking watch. So we're very, very fond of Breitlings. We get a lot of Breitlings part exchanged, and we try to buy them when we can do. Lovely, good quality Swiss watch. This is very much one of the sport watches. This is the Avenger II, finished in stainless steel with the most gorgeous blue dial, but I'm a real fan of blue, so I'm quite biased to it. But I think it's a really good watch for the money. Brand new, this watch is $4,450, and we have it for $3,995, so it's a really useful saving on it. All the watches I buy here, we only buy the best of everything, and they must have original box and papers, and this one is no exception. In fact, this one's got the digital warranty card, as I say, issued in June 2020, instructions, hang tags, just everything. It's just like a new watch. I think they're really good value for money, again, compared to what you'd pay maybe for an Omega, a Rolex, some of the nice upper-end Cartiers as well, and it's a really strong and substantial watch. So if you're an outdoor guy and you want something, you know, quite chunky on the wrist, it's a really good example of that. They also make them much bigger, you know, 45, 46, 47, 48 mil in different models, which are really pretty big. I think this is quite large, but it's still, you know, is wearable as well. Powering this watch is an automatic movement. It's actually a chronometer as well, so if you're not familiar with that word, it's a word that describes almost like a test that manufacturers put their watches through, and they have to perform to within -4 to +6 seconds per day, which for an automatic watch is very good, and it is one of those. It's of course a waterproof watch as well, so again, something you can wear anywhere that you want to. So let's go and have a slightly closer look at it. So the case size on this one is 44 mil, so really a good size, but just look at that dial. So we've got a camera pointing down at this watch there, so you can see that, but we'll try and do some macros for you as well. It has what we call the Arabic dial there, so very, very clear and easy to read numbers on the dial. You've got the date function as well, with a nice white background there as well. It's again making it very visible and easy to read. It's also got some nice little red accents as well at the tip of the chronograph there. For the second hand that goes around, you can see that now moving around the dial, the red tip there, and then you've got the red writing just above the sub-dial. What I think is rather nice about this is you've got the contrasting sub-dials, the silver against the blue. So again, very easy to read, but I just think it makes it a handsome looking watch. You've got the Breitling wings there, you can see there on the right-hand side in 1884, a very significant date for them. The bezel on the top here is what we call a unidirectional bezel. So this just turns one way, because when you're using this for diving and marking sort of available air in your tank, you don't want this to be moving backwards and giving you a false reading. Now that's fine if you're diving, but practically for those driving, parking meters, etc., it's quite handy. You can use this arrow at the top there, move it around to where the minutes are, and you can calculate how many minutes you've got left before you need to run back and put money in the meter. It's made out of stainless steel. You can see here that gives you an idea of how thick it is. Again, because this one will take you down very, very deep. I don't know if it actually says it on the back there, but you can catch that on the website. If not, it's a really great watch for diving. In fact, it does say there, I think it's 300 meters, so about 1,000 foot. So I think that'll be enough for most of you. So that's the watch. On this side here, we've got the pushers there. I love the design as well. If you just see those buttons there, it's really good. And that purpose, I think, makes it very, very easy to get a grip on those buttons. And then you've got the Breitling logo on the side there. And this Breitling crown actually screws into the side of the case just to make sure it's waterproof for you. The bracelet itself is in polished stainless steel. And you can see here little screws on the side there, so that just makes it easy to adjust. But if you want to micro adjust it, these little holes on the side of the deployment clasp there, that just allows you to very quickly move them up and down. Literally just with a sharp instrument you can push the pin back through. On here with the deployment class there, you can see you've got the Breitling engraved into it there, and then you've got the Breitling wings here as well on the sort of safety clasp. So when this shuts here, this clips over the top of it there just to make sure it's absolutely safe for you. The back of the watch itself, you've got the Breitling wings again. It talks about, I say, the depth it'll go down to. It's got the model number on it there, and yeah, it's a really nice looking watch. Now for me, I've got quite a big wrist. This is actually a perfect size for me. My wrists are about 8 inches big, so it's a really good size. But let me just give you an idea of what it looks like on my wrist. So there we are, good size for me. And you can just see with the rotation there, you can see it's a really lovely shiny bracelet there, and say the Breitling writing across the back there. So I think they're really, that's a great looking watch, it really is. And for like £4,000, I think it's great value just to have an automatic and a chronograph and a waterproof watch all on a bracelet. I think it's a really good value for money watch. So there we are. That brings us towards the end of today. Just to recap, a June 2020 Breitling Avenger II, stainless steel, blue dial, chronograph, automatic chronometer, full set with box and papers, just really everything you need. So if you're watching this video on YouTube today and you'd like to be notified of all of our latest ones, then please just click on there, come and join the community. We're also on Instagram and Facebook too. Thanks for watching today. Bye-bye.